What's up, everybody? Peace be with you guys. Welcome back to the Town Hall 13, where we have some upgrades that we're gonna do, and we're gonna at least do probably 4, maybe 3 upgrades in this one video with one builder, and I will show you how we will do that. So we have our elixir storages and gold storages finishing up in 14 hours, which is amazing. But what we want to do is the lab. The lab is our big priority right now. So as you guys can see, the balloons have completed. That is one of our first steps for love to upgrade. So you can see we have Darklets to do Darklets upgrade, but the Darklets upgrade we're going to be doing is something probably you may have seen or expected in some sort. So we're going to go into our raid medals, and like I said, we didn't see anything but the raid medal that I want to buy. The thing I want to buy is this hammer fighting. And let me show you guys. So we're gonna buy the hammer fighting. Yes, we're gonna buy the hammer building to complete the clan castle, but the clan castle can be completed anytime we want. In a sense, it does give us mainly. It's gonna be giving us just 5 extra troops. This is like an extra balloon, if anything. So we can wait. We can wait on that. So what we want to do right now is let me hop in these progress bases for you a little bit of an insight. So what I'm gonna do first thing first, we'll do 2 walls because why not? We'll do 2 walls. Always keep the walls rolling. Now, laboratory upgrade, what we want to do is I want to do the healers. I want to do the miners. I want to do the hogs. So you can see that is one attack strategy completed. That's one attack strategy completed. And the healers can go with any. So that's mainly like 2, 3, 4 attack strategies depending on what you do. What we want to do here now, I want to use something on the Dark List troops because I find out that when I do that hammer on the Dark List troops, I can then drop all of my Dark Lists to my King, Queen, and RC and get those out of the way as fast as possible. So that's how I get through pretty quickly Dark List ways in the laboratory and hero ways. So that's why I max my heroes pretty fast. So what I want to do is I'll be upgrading the Hogwarts 16 days, no need for Dark Elixir, so we use the hammer fighting in 3, 2, 1, bam. And that is basically it for the Hogwarts. Yes, it is. So we have an upgrade completed, which is amazing. So before we go back into the lab work, I'm going to show you the Town Hall. And what we have on the Town Hall is a book of fighting, which is great, for what we want to do. So what we want to do here is I don't think we have any runes, sadly. We don't have any runes, so one thing we may need to do is keep the dark elixir and the elixir that we have in a way. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to do the healers right now, and I think this is a good thing we could do. So 14 that we're 30 million elixir in 3 to 1, bam. And you can see we did that. We do have a book of fighting, like I said. We do have a book of fighting. So you really think we should use this book of fighting? In a way, I think I want to, but I don't want to at the same time. Because what I want to do is I want to do the RC. So the RC is 18 million dark elixir. And I don't think we'll have something extra to do in dark elixir as well. Laboratory wise, yeah, we won't have enough, which would have been a good idea to use that. But like I said, we don't have any rules of elixir, sadly. I wish we did. We don't have any rules of elixir. What we do have in the laboratory, what we do have in the past, though, we have a little bit of elixir, I believe. I believe we have a little bit of gold, probably just a little bit of elixir. Yeah, just a little bit of elixir. Nothing to really write home about. We do have a research potion. I think we should use research potion because why not? It's sitting in there. We'll use one of them. I don't think it really matters. So let's just use one of the resource potions, and let's go over the middle, and I'll take that. But the main thing we do have in here just basically like hero potions and stuff which we can save for future use. But you can see we got 2 upgrades done, which is super sweet. And the dark we have right now is for the RC. But before we do the RC upgrade, we have upgraded hogs. So why not enjoy using them? We do have all these here that we could buy, hopefully, but you know what? Doesn't really don't really need to. Don't really need to. We'll save on that. I'll collect my free stuff and let's go into an attack. But what I wanted to do is I wish I had a rune. Sadly, if I had a rune, what I was gonna do was upgrade the house like I just did, upgrade the healers, use the book, and then use the rune elixir to upgrade the miners. But we didn't have any runes, so that was one thing we couldn't do. But you can see how I'm knocking out upgrades. I tend to always use my hammers or hammer spells, hammer building, whatever. I try to use hammer fighting a lot in the laboratory dark elixir wise. So that's why I drop all of my dark elixir into my heroes, which became queen, and then whatever excess elixir I do have goes into the warden. So you can see how I do things anyway. How I do things. If it comes to a point where I can't buy a hammer and I need to use dark elixir in the lab, I will, and then the elixir goes directly into the warden. No elixir will go into walls, just the warden one time, and the gold will go into like a wall and a trap if need be. We still haven't built our two scatters, so we will definitely work on those soon when the three storages, sorry, I believe, are fully completed, and then that is where the real fun starts on this let's play. Getting those storages done is one of the biggest bottlenecks sometimes when you're starting a new town, especially town 13, having to upgrade every storage because they had to upgrade dark storage. You have to upgrade all your storages, so that's like the big bottleneck sometimes, and something that can really pull you back a little bit, especially when you have to upgrade them. Some people just gen them, some people use hammers on them, but waiting for them is probably one of the harder things to do. But like I said, we have them done in 14 hours, so we have 3 builders, and then we can work on those 3 builders that will be coming along, and we'll hopefully start some big stuff, defensive ways and even attacking ways as well, for that matter. So let's hopefully find a base. We don't need anything too big, something pretty simple because like I said, we don't have any builders, so we don't want to be looting, taking it. Well, it's be good to take a lot of loot, but like I said, we don't have any builders to actually put that loot to work. So hopefully we can find something small. Even if we do find a monster, we're still gonna take it. It's always good to have big loot intentions, but let's see what we find, and I'll be back a few days when we do find that juicy base. Okay, so we find a base. This one doesn't. This one looks very good. It doesn't have any scatters. It is down 13 as you can see. It is as high as us as well. I would say, and not really defensive wise, but I would say it looks pretty good. But we'll take this one. Has a ton of loot. Why not? We all love a big loot raid, shall we? So let's drop in the queen. The queen will take on the warden's pedestal. And if you guys are not aware, the warden pedestal does a lot of damage, a lot of damage. So don't sleep on the ground warden pestle, especially if you're queen walking or queen charging or even warden walking into the warden pedestal. Does a lot of damage. So we rage at the queen just to get through some stuff, and we will use the freeze. We probably didn't really need the rage at that point, but you know what? We had it and we used it. So I'm gonna drop in the last set of wall breakers I had because I don't really need them. They would just hopefully break into that area, which he didn't do. We're gonna let the queen do her thing. She is being targeted by 4 point defenses. Sorry, so she's under a lot of heavy damage. Queen had to even use her ability too. So we're gonna drop in the hybrid very early because the queen had to force her ability, which we didn't really want to. But you know what? She was into a lot of point damage, so that happened. So we're gonna freeze at the town hall because the town hall is gonna be doing some damage to her. We pop the Barbarian King's ability. I drop the 2 headhunters I have as well, and I'll use the Warden's ability here in a second. Right now, there you go on the headhunter, so the headhunter could go over to the queen and destroy the queen. So what we're gonna do is drop the next heal over on the top multi. Probably not my best heal because that was a little leading, but it's still gonna work out. We do have the miners and hogs working. RC still working. So I have a poison, and this hybrid is going very clean. Even though we didn't have the best charge with the queen, this is going very crisp, and I like it. That's why I like the hybrid attack strategy. Pretty easy to learn, and if you get it down pat, you'll be able to triple a lot of bases. So the queen is working. Queen is now dead. RC is at the top of the base right now, and I think I'm gonna pop the RC's ability. There you go. So the seeking shield. I love the seeking shield. Just for that purpose, where you can just snipe defenses across the base. RC is going to come down, and we have 50 seconds left, and this base is crushed. So you can see why the hybrid is such a good attack strategy. I just swag my poison spell as well. But look at this beautiful loot. Almost a million and 10k dark elixir, 29 trophies. I will take it with the star bonus, making it over a million, which is pretty sweet. 97,000, which is very sweet as well. So what we're gonna do now, the RC just clutched that raid for us, but what we're gonna do is we'll do the RC, and we have elixir left, And the main things you can really do are going to be Barts. So we will talk about Barts. I thought we had Dark Elixir upgrade. Seems that we don't have a Dark Elixir Barts upgrade for some reason. Why did I think we had one? But we'll just put them over there for the meantime. We need to get those started out. But what we can do here now, the Elixir will be saved just for that reason, which will be opening up another attack strategy for us as well. So what we're gonna do here now, dark credits for the RC, 18,000 dark credits, a 3-day upgrade, 12 hours, in 3, 2, 1, bam, and she's going to level 7. So you can see how quickly we got her up. She's going to level 7, which is very good. These are the upgrades going on right now. But that is it for me. Hope you guys did enjoy it. I'll see you guys next time.